Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. And we can only hope that it matches the hype. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Dogs will kick this deep to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's now 2nd and goal.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on his possession. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That's a first down for the offense.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Looking for a gap. It's Jean-Pierre. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Impressive spin there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution. And they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. No huddle here for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass this time. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Single back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's on Burton.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And that's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Jean-Pierre. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's going to try to return the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Picks up 1. 2nd down coming up.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. He slings this one deep down the left side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually you're going to hit some big plays.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How about that for a defensive touchdown to tie this football game?
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
With the game tied.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pulls it in. It's Jean-Pierre. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Return a tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
At the 43-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And the Bulldogs will have to kick this away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Keeping it on the ground here. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's looking deep here. Pass punt. Can he get in? Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And they go in front here in the second half.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. The tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The Bulldogs come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Caught on the outside. It's Jean-Pierre. Critical third down play for this offense right here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Clear. 3:25.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60.
Get set, ready, go!
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, You don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Second down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. They bring him down after a gain. It looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. They get to the line here in the no huddle. On third and short, to try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And no mistake, he knocks it through to win the game. Well, you love to see a game, Kurt, come down to the final possession. It was who's going to have the football last, and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator.